Tonight's game is brought to you by Michael Fondren with Citron Injury Attorneys.
Mississippi, Alabama, Andy wins! Andy wins! On two! Hut!
Touchdown! Yes!
Yeah! I may be a little bit slow on the gridiron these days, but I got you back in the courtroom. Go Panthers! All right!
It's Friday night. That means more Gula football here on Gulf Coast Sports Media. I'm Harold Tillman, joined by Carlos Moles, and we bring tonight's game from atop of War Memorial Stadium, where the Pascagoula Panthers are preparing to battle the Hancock Hawks, the flying high Hancock Hawks. They come in 6-1 on the season, 1-1 in the district. Pascagoula 5-2 and 1-1 in the district. So it's going to be a good game. This game potentially could have
where we rank
in the playoffs. Correct. Glad to have you back, Carlos.
Oh, it's good to be back here with all the fans out here in Panther Land. It is homecoming. We just got through watching the homecoming festivities, and what a sight it was to see all the young men and young women dressed up, looking very, very nice and handsome and pretty. And we're ready to play some football here.
Well, the homecoming king for 2023, Jeffrey Rush Jr., the queen, Melanie Carosho. So congratulations to them. And Pascagoula, here come your Panthers. 2023 homecoming. If you're not excited about a homecoming game, you don't get excited about Pascagoula football.
That's right, Harold. Brings back many memories for both of us and many of the fans here tonight. And being a senior, this is their last homecoming. So this means something to this group of seniors tonight.
So tell me who won the toss. I wasn't watching, so you're going to have to fill me in.
It looks like Pascagoula run the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half.
All right. So we'll see that Hancock offense. And I'm going to tell you, from everybody I've talked to, this Hancock offense is high-flying.
Yeah, they have some big receivers. They got a quarterback who can air it out. And our DBs are going to be tested this evening. It's going to be critical that our defensive line gets some pressure on that quarterback tonight.
Well, let's talk about the offensive side of the ball for Pascagoula. We're going to run into the same thing with the Pascagoula receivers. They're considerably smaller than those Hancock defensive backs.
Yeah, those corners are long, Harold, and they play long. And so, yeah, that's going to be an interesting matchup tonight, our receivers against their corners.
Keep your eyes on that defensive side of the ball, number 22, Aiden Taylor, leading the Gulf Coast in quarterback sacks. I think he has 10 on the season.
He has 10 on the season. He's a player. He's a good young man.
Good play. All right, on the 35-yard line. I tell you, he fielded that ball. He didn't call for the fair catch. Pascagoula lowers the boom.
That's what you want to see to open the kickoff, to set the tone for the rest of this game right here.
And make no mistake about it, the tone will be set early.
Definitely.
We've got to put pressure. We have to put pressure on Dylan Moran. From my scouting, he has a little trouble on the run, throwing the ball on the run. But if you let him sit back in that pocket, he's going to eat your lunch.
Yeah, he'll pick us apart if we don't put pressure on him, Harold.
Handoff. He cuts back and then cuts back to the sideline to be brought out of bounds, about the 37-yard line.
Tackle by number 23.
Tell you, I thought he was going to cut back to the center, and he didn't. He cut back toward the sideline.
That's a 2-yard gain for the Hawks. It makes it 2nd and 8.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for for Hancock.
Single backfield.
Looking to the sidelines. Good play.
Great defense.
Pascagoula comes up, makes contact with him at the line of scrimmage. Nice play by Tylen Wilson.
I tell you what, I've been real impressed with that young man this year.
I tell you another one, Jalen Webb. Been equally as impressed with him.
Definitely.
Now, you see how Tylen come up. You have to watch. He come up like that, he streaks down the field. And that's exactly what we were talking about as far as the tall receiver. Ball comes in over the defender. Nice catch.
Yeah, what happened, those linebackers got caught coming in. That tight end ducked in behind those linebackers, and it was wide open.
That'll move the chains for Hancock. Trying to get around that end, and he's got a small block. He might have picked up maybe 2 yards on the carry.
Hancock is running no huddle offense. Pascagoula's got to get set and get the right personnel in.
2nd and 7 for the Hawks.
Streaking down the field. He's got the sideline. Did he? No, it's going to be incomplete. He had a step. What is that? Flags come in. Was it interference?
He grabbed his hand.
Okay, I got you.
That's a good call. I was surprised it was a late flag. I was surprised they didn't throw it earlier.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're beat, that's your defense right
That's what
there.
you do if you don't want to get a touchdown on you.
And he had it in stride. I mean, if he wouldn't have slowed up just maybe that little bit on that hold, that might have been 6 points.
The pass interference on the Pascagoula Panthers gives the Hawks a 1st down.
And what that does, like you said, that was really a good play if he thought the guy was going to get behind him and make a touchdown.
Well, he had a step on him.
He had a step. So what this does, instead of a touchdown, you get a 15-yard penalty instead.
So that'll move the chains again for Hancock. Ball on the 32-yard line. Moran dropping back, rolling to his right, looking downfield. Nice defensive play by, going to be number 14 for Pascagoula, DJ Nunnery.
Broken up by number 14, Webb. Brings up 2nd and 10.
I've got 14 as DJ Nunnery. Jalen Webb, number 2. They called Webb, so Webb must be in the 14 uniform.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, the 14 uniform. So we'll have to remember that. Again, Moran dropping back. Looking for number 11 in the end zone.
Interception.
Almost intercepted. Jalen Fournette was able to get up, get his hands on the ball, but it falls incomplete.
Broken up by number 8, Jalen Fournette.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10.
For the Hawks.
Now, their field goal kicker is supposed to be very good.
Yeah, he's
So,
supposed to be deadly from 48 out.
again, Moran rolling to the right or the left side of the field. Flags come out. Not sure what it is, but I believe the ball was intercepted. Going to be number 35 with the interception. It's going to be incomplete. Jalen Parnell, I thought, come up with an interception, but he didn't.
Yep, it's going to be holding on Hancock. So we're going to move that ball back 10 yards.
I'm not sure if they don't decline it. That would bring up 4th and 10. And they'll accept it, so that'll move them back 5.
Call on the Hawks. That'll bring up 3rd and 20.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 20 for the Hawks. Henderson kind of stepped over a little bit, was able to get back.
Little confusion over on the Hancock offense right now.
They'll take Hancock will take a timeout. We'll take it also.
Busby for Transportation Commissioner. A good game plan requires the right play caller. Vote Busby, November 7th for Mississippi's Southern District Transportation Commissioner. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
And we're back. Looking at 3rd and 20 for Hancock. 10 minutes, 12 seconds left in this first quarter of football. It's all knotted up, 0-0. This being the first drive. I think that you've got to keep Moran moving. You can't let him sit there in the pocket. And so far they've had him on, rolling out one way or the other.
Yeah, they've been getting some good pressure on him so far tonight, Harold, and that's what they've got to do consistently throughout the rest of this ball game.
Down, Panther fans.
He's a traditional pocket passer.
The receiver, they're going to look for 11 or 1, and they hit 1. That'll pick up a first down for Hancock.
3rd and 20, and they get a first down.
Well, I'm going to tell you this: they are using their height to an advantage. That ball come in high. The 6'3" receiver had to put his hands up to catch it. So. Incomplete, almost intercepted by Tylen Wilson.
Yeah.
He tried to jump it.
Number 3, Wilson, makes it 2nd and 10 for the Hawks.
Our DB is going to be busy tonight, Harold. I hope they studied this week because they're throwing this ball.
Oh, yeah. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Good stop by that Pascagoula front line.
Just basically taking the ball right up the middle. Pascagoula stuffs it.
Number 21, left on the tackle.
They might have given him a yard. Maybe 2.
3rd and 9 for the Hawks.
They're going to call it 3rd and 9. Now, look at number 11. I don't have his height. I was told before he's 6'3", and number
6'5".
You got 6'5". Okay,
6'5".
then I got told wrong. But what about number 1? Schaefer.
5'11". But yeah, that guy's 6'4", 6'5", number 11, every bit of it. Great.
Going to be brought
play.
down by number 21. They're going to say he was down. Number 21 for Pascagoula. That's going to be Deshaun Lett.
Brings up 4th down.
Huge 3rd down play for Pascagoula. So that's going to bring up 4th and 15.
That was a great play by Mr. Lett. He ran him down from the backside from his cornerback position. Great play, much needed play by that defense.
Looks like that field goal kicker's coming in, and he will be kicking with the wind. So, and I've heard a lot about him. I'm eager to see him.
But he's on the right hash, so it's a funny angle on this kick.
Right? It's up.
It's no good.
And no good. So
No good.
Pascagoula will take over on the 24-yard line.
Great job by that defense buckling down there after that big play, after that penalty.
So we're going to get our first look at this Pascagoula offense. We did have an injury at the center position, so we do have a new center in there tonight. Quarter at quarterback. Cameron DeFlanders, number 16, in that backfield with Quarter. DeFlanders up the middle. He'll pick up a couple of yards on the carry.
Yeah, gain of about 4, Harold.
I think he's going to bring the ball to about the 25-yard line. So that'll bring up second and looks like 5.
I like that play call. Let's establish the run. Let's establish some domination early.
Again, no, ball on the ground. Did he drop the ball, or was it a snap?
I think what it looked like to me, Harold, is that he was trying to pull it. It was it was a run option, and he was trying to pull it, but it stayed on the running back's hip, and the ball hit the turf.
Huge break for Hancock. They'll have the ball on the 15-yard line. Wow. Did not need that, Carlos.
No, we didn't, Harold. Now, as you see 22's coming in, the sack leader on the coast for Hancock, he also plays running back.
Right. Number 22, Aiden Taylor. Handoff to Taylor. Going to run into a wall.
Wall of Panthers right there. Great defense by Pascagoula.
Tackle by number 35, Parnell, brings up 2nd and 11 for the Hawks.
So it's going to be a loss of a yard on that play. Going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hand off to number 27, trying to get around that end. And he'll pick up a couple of yards on that carry if he drove out of bounds, about the 10-yard line.
Harold, we had him for a short gain, and we missed the tackle. We've got to make those tackles.
Well, we made contact. We just didn't bring him down. It's going to bring, I think it's going to be 3rd and 6. Handoff up the middle again. Again, he's going to run into a wall of Panthers. Wyatt Henderson. Flags come in. I'm going to say, he's going to try to bring up a couple of more. Getting off the bottom of the pile, big number 66 for Pascagoula. That's going to be Isaiah Marshall.
There's a flag on the play. What's the call?
I'm not sure.
Personal face mask against Pascagoula. Personal foul face mask against Pascagoula will bring it half the distance of the goal line.
So the ball be on the 6-yard line.
Didn't need that penalty, Harold.
No, we didn't. You know, the first couple of breaks in this ball game has gone to Hancock. Handoff again. Got caught up inside. It's going to be touchdown Hancock. Got caught up inside. He was able to reverse field and take it into the end zone.
Number 34 for the Hawks, Seth Kitty.
The extra point is up. And good. So Hancock leads Pascagoula 7-0. 7 minutes and 2 seconds left in this first quarter. We'll take a quick break. Be right back right after this.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Lot Law. Visit matlottlaw.com.
Carlos, huge turnover for Hancock.
Yeah, that turnover really hurt us. And you can't keep your defense on the field that long and expect them to hold back-to-back like that on your end of the field.
And I'm going to tell you this, too. That's a play that fumble is a play we've got to flush. And it's not what you did already. It's what you do the next play that matters.
Yeah, we got to shake that off and play football. It's a lot more football to be played. And let's get the ball and let's get that score back. Pooch kick.
Pooch kick will be down to about the 30-yard line. Fielded by Tyler. I guess that's no, I'm sorry. That's going to be Fryfocal on the catch there.
I'm really watching that matchup with Taylor, Aiden Taylor, the outside linebacker defensive end for Hancock, and our all-star offensive tackle, number 52, Tristan Fortenberry. That's a matchup to watch tonight as the game goes forward.
Handoff up the middle. He's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
That was good penetration by that Hancock defensive line.
It's going to bring him 2nd and 11. Quick shout out to Danny Beecham, watching from home. Would like to see him out here, but definitely tuning in with us. Quarter dropping back. Hits number 14 for Pascagoula.
Number 12, Campbell on the catch. Brings up.
Was that 12
6.
or 14?
That was 12.
That was 12 on the catch. My bad. That's going to be Campbell with the reception. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for Pascagoula. They should have jumped. That should be 5 yards for Pascagoula there.
Here, I know we have a new center, inexperienced center in, but he's got to know when that defensive line comes across that line, he's got to snap the ball. He's got to snap that ball. It's got to be automatic.
And you're right. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for Pascagoula. There's a big difference there. That 5 yards helps a lot. Keep this drive going. Hand off to going to be a first down for Pascagoula. Amari Jackson, your ball carrier, just does squeak over the 40-yard line.
And that's going to be a Pascagoula first down, sponsored by Michael Fondren with Citron Attorneys.
And I'd like to thank Michael Fondren and Citron Attorneys for sponsoring our, being our first down sponsor.
Yes, definitely. We appreciate everything that Mr. Fondren does for this community and for the Pascagoula Panthers. Him being a former Pascagoula Panther himself.
Absolutely.
I used to watch him at that center position, and he actually took me on my recruiting trip when I went to Millsaps.
Okay.
Showed me around.
Nice play, but wasn't a lot of yardage. He did pick up about 2 yards. He faked it up the middle, rolled to his right, was able to hit Campbell.
Yeah, it was a lot of movement
for 2 yards, but nevertheless, it was a reception, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for Pascagoula. You got Fryfocal, number 4, and Brian Barnes, number 15, at the bottom of your screen. Campbell's going to be at the top. Action Jackson, Amari Jackson in the backfield with Silas Quarter. Ball comes in low. Got to fall on it. We'll see who comes up with it.
It looks like Hancock, number 22, Aiden Taylor, got on that ball.
They're going to say Pascagoula keeps the ball, but
oh, great job.
Those are things that we can't continue to do. Or we're going to be playing catch-up all night long.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
Yeah, we can't keep shooting ourselves in the foot like that because Hancock is too good and will capitalize, which they've already shown on those mistakes.
Going to bring up 3rd and 15. Ball on the 35-yard line. Quarter dropping back, looking downfield. Ball's going to be batted away.
Very complete pass.
Number 44,
4th and 15 for the Panthers.
going to be Gabe Frick, was in his face.
Harold, real quick, we want to thank our sponsors tonight. New Wave Internal Medicine, Fletcher Construction, Lot Law, Bozo's 2, Bozo's 2.5, Foster's Heating and Air, Kirk Harbin Construction, Aruka House Thrift Store, Michael Finder with Centron Injury Attorneys, Pascagoula Athletic Foundation, New York Pizza, and of course Charles Busby for Transportation Commissioner.
Pascagoula might have, wait a minute now, that might be a Pascagoula recovery because I think he touched the ball. And you hear the Panther faithful saying, yes, he touched it. Referees discussing it down there. They're going to say Hancock ball. Wow, I sure thought that that he touched the ball, but referees didn't see it that way. Looking downfield. Was it a reception or was he out of bounds? They're going to say he was out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
But it was a heck of a catch.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 for the Hawks.
Wow.
He put it where only he could catch it, too. So,
yeah, because it was good coverage by the DB. The Pascagoula defender had great coverage, but he threw that kind of back shoulder pass and put it only where his guy could get it.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Number 11, Cornelius Aker, and number 1, Caleb Schaefer, receivers for Hancock, and both of them excellent receivers. Hits number 1, and he'll be brought down about the 40-yard line. So that'll be pick up a 5.
Yep, that's nothing but a two-step drop, Harold. Toss and catch right there.
Yep, Schaefer on the reception. Definitely need a big defensive play here. Hustling to the line of scrimmage. Tried that hard count.
Got to get the edge.
It's going to be close to a first down. I think it is going to be a first down.
It is. It's going to be a Hancock first down, Harold.
You hear the Panther faithful calling for a holding call on that.
7, Sebastian Ford, the tackle for the Panthers. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Hawks.
That'll move the chains for the Hawks. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Schaefer's about a 6'3" quarterback. Harold, he's about 6'3".
Ball's going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete pass by number 12. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Hawks.
Yeah, number 21, Deshaun Lett on the coverage there. Bring up 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 45. Gonna be nice hit. Gonna be bringing him out of bounds about the 50.
Yeah, that was a great tackle there by Pascagoula defender.
Jalen Fournette.
Jalen Fournette. That's about the 2nd time tonight we've called his name.
Right.
He's been very active tonight.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Hawks. You've got Tylen Wilson and number 11, Cornelius Aker, at the bottom of your screen. That matchup has been intense all so far. We got 2 minutes 32 seconds left in this first quarter, and them two have been going at one another. Hancock will call a timeout, but that'll be their 2nd of the quarter. We'll call it also. Hear a word from our sponsors.
Busby for Transportation Commissioner. A good game plan requires the right play caller. Vote Busby, November 7th for Mississippi's Southern District Transportation Commissioner.
Fletcher Construction Company has established itself as one of the leading commercial and industrial contractors on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The superior quality of their construction has met and exceeded customers' expectations for decades. Having successfully completed projects ranging in size from thousands to millions of dollars, Fletcher has the experience to complete any size project on schedule and within budget. Fletcher Construction Company, 3311 Shortcut Road in Pascagoula, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WGUD.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
And we're back. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for Hancock. He just sets up right where the marker is, makes the reception, gets about 5-6 more yards.
Number 8, Fournette on the tackle.
Knowing where the marker is for these receivers is like just second nature, it seems like.
Yeah, they're very well coached. They run their routes very well. They're very skilled. They might be the most skilled receivers we've seen this year as a unit.
Number 2 with the reception for Hancock, that's going to be Dante Taylor.
That's another one of those Taylor men.
Fournette with the tackle.
That's good for a first down for the Hawks.
Handoff. Your ball carrier was number 5. That's going to be Zachary Gullug.
43.
Did I pronounce that right? Gullug?
Let's go with it.
Okay, we'll go with it. Zachary is what we'll go. We'll go
go
with
with
Zachary.
Zachary.
There we go.
It seems like Hancock is keeping us off balance.
Yeah. It seems like that we for a few plays we control it, and then we're on our heels, it seems. Wide open. Not sure what happened. Going to be number 20. Was that number 22? Number 42.
42.
For Hancock. That's going to be Braxton Johnson with the reception. I don't know where the DB that was supposed to have him was, but
I don't know where the safety was. That safety should have been in that area.
He was wide open.
Wide open. Wide open. That's what I'm saying. Their scheme right now seems to have us off balance.
I'm not sure why the clock continued to run. It's up and good. Hancock takes the early lead again. Add to their lead, 14-0. We'll take a quick break, be right back right after this.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by New Wave Internal Medicine. The Pascagoula Panther live stream is proudly brought to you by Bozo's Grocery, Bozo's 2, and Bozo's 2.5. Come on down to Bozo's today.
And we're back. 58 seconds left in this first quarter football. At this point, Hancock leading Pascagoula 14-0. Again, Fryfocal, fair catch around the 30-yard line, maybe a little short, but he's going to say the 29.
Panthers take over the 29-yard line, 1st and 10.
Offense just doesn't, they just hadn't clicked yet.
They're not getting in the rhythm.
Right.
I think once they get in the rhythm and get something going, but we keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
Handoff up the middle.
Nice run.
Nice run by.
Nice run.
Is that going to be Jackson or is that going to be DeFlanders? Going to be close to a first down. It is going to be a first down.
That is the Pascagoula first down, sponsored by Michael Fondren with Centrin Attorneys. Great run, but I think that was Jackson.
No, that's going to be DeFlanders. Cameron DeFlanders, number 16. That 16 and that 10 look similar from where we're at. So
that was a nice, strong, powerful run. That was great blocking up front by that offensive line. Let's get something going, fellas. Bishop in motion.
Another handoff up the middle. Should have been a face mask. I can see that face mask from here.
Yeah, it looks like number 16. Face masks are number 16.
Pick up 2 to 3 yards on the carry. DeFlanders, again, your ball carrier. Just straight up Lamont Harris's butt pad there. I tell you, Lamont with the snap and then just fired out, trying to move the guy in front of him.
I believe we can run the ball on this team, Harold. I really do. We just got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot.
DeFlanders trying to get a little room on that outside. He cuts it up. Going to move the chains again for Pascagoula. Take the ball to about the 47-yard line.
That's another Pascagoula first down, sponsored by Michael Fondren with Citron Attorneys. If we keep getting first down, I'll keep saying it all night, Harold.
That's going to bring the first quarter to an end. Pascagoula trailing Hancock 14-0. Mr. Cameraman, we're going to keep it here or are we going to take a break? Tell you what, let's keep it here.
New York Pizza on Market Street in Pascagoula is a proud sponsor of the Panther live stream. They offer some delicious New York-style pizza, salad, wings, pasta dishes, and much, much more. Stop by or order online. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 9 p.m. New York Pizza is authentic, tasty pizza right here in Pascagoula.
Come see us at Aruka House Thrift Store, where all of our proceeds go back into our ministry to support our men, women, and children. We accept donations Monday through Saturday from 9 until 6. We thank you and God bless.
And we're back. Pascagoula looking at a 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Quarter keeps it. Intended receiver going to be Bishop. Comes in a little high. Bishop not able to hold on to it. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hand off to Cameron up the middle. He's going to pick up a few yards there. It's going to bring the ball Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Pascagoula.
3rd and long, Harold. I believe Quarter is athletic enough, Harold. We can get him on the move, and I think he's accurate enough to get him outside and move that pocket.
Bishop on the reception. I think it's going to be a little short, about 2 yards short. We'll see what Pascagoula chooses to do. They're going to go for it. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
I think that's going to be more like 4th and 2.
That's a long one.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 2.
Got him.
Pascagoula
Got him.
Draws him off sides.
You know, Quarter's been consistent with that hard count all year. That's one of his.
Excuse me.
One of the things I think he does very well is that hard count.
That's going to move the chains for Pascagoula again.
And that's going to be a Pascagoula first down, sponsored by Michael Fondren with Centron Attorneys.
Needed to keep that drive going.
Yes, we need to put points on the board.
Campbell going in motion. Quarter dropping back. Intended receiver number 13, just out of his reach. Darius Carter, almost, but not quite.
That was a good pass by Quarter. He put it to where only his receiver could get it.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 10, Carlos.
I like that call, Harold.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good call. I thought the play was there, and the Quarter put it where only his guy could get it. I think we go back to that a little bit later on.
Sounds good to me. Handoff trying to get around that end. He cuts it up. He's still on his feet. Going to bring the ball to about the 27-yard line.
Great run by DeFlanders. Great, powerful run by DeFlanders. He's running hard tonight, Harold.
Yes, he is. He's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
And he did a lot of that on his own. That was
actually, I don't think that was that Cameron or was that Amari Jackson. Again, that 10 and that 16.
No, that was 16.
Okay.
10 just came into the game. Jackson just came in.
Jackson still on his feet. Amari Jackson bulls all the way to the 15-yard line.
And that's going to be a first down for Pascagoula, sponsored by Michael Fondren with Centron Attorneys. Great run by Jackson.
Great run, great blocking up front for Pascagoula.
When you bring in DeFlanders and Jackson, when you rotate them out, they run a little bit different. It's a change of pace.
Yeah,
and I think that can confuse the defense.
A little hiccup. Again, Amari.
He's got room outside.
Down to the outside.
He's got room.
Going to get in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Pascagoula. Nice run by Amari Jackson. Nice blocking up front for Pascagoula. Puts it in the end zone late.
Harold, I told you we can run the ball.
We needed it.
This team.
We two old goats here, I tell you. And I don't mean goats as in greatest. I mean just old goats getting excited up here in the stands.
Well, Harold, you speak for yourself about what GOAT means to you.
Tank Bishop attempting the flags come out.
It's a call against Pascagoula.
They're going to say legal procedure, Pascagoula.
Can't be having that kind of stuff.
Back us up 5. Hopefully that won't hurt anything, but we definitely need this extra point. So let's do it again.
A legal procedure again against Pascagoula.
Flag on the play. False start.
He looked like he was close to being short there.
So you said let's do it again. You know, Harold, that's a reference. That's an old movie from the 1970s with Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier. So we'll be doing it again.
It's up. And no good. Pascagoula trailing Hancock 14-6. We'll be back with the kickoff. Right, we're going to keep it here, he said. Tell you, again, minimal mistakes on that extra point. Backs us up, and definitely not what the doctor ordered.
Not at all. Not at all. So far, the theme for this game for Pascagoula is that we're shooting ourselves in our own foot.
Well, we take 5 or 6 steps forward, and then we take 2 back. 5 or 6 steps forward, and then we take 4 or 5 back. So definitely got to work those kinks out. 10 minutes, 6 seconds left in this half of football. Pascagoula trailing 14-6. Fair catch about the 31-yard line. We have to have a defensive stand. We need a stop on, this offense. We haven't stopped them yet. We need to stop them here.
Yes, we do.
Not only homecoming, Carlos, Pascagoula's got, and this is not excuses. I'm just telling you what's going on in our community. Pascagoula, of course, this is our homecoming game, but we also have the Jackson County Fair taking place this week. So a lot of distractions, but should not come in. When you're a football player, you know that.
Right. Keep
bounces outside. Going to be brought down. Going to be Tylen Wilson.
Good
on
play
the
by
stop.
Wilson on that play.
Number 3, Tylen Wilson brings up 2nd and 10 for the Hawks.
Yeah, Schaefer's not a runner.
No.
But that's one way to keep the defense honest.
Moran rolling to his right, hits number 42. They're going to bring him down about the 38-yard line, maybe 30. We're going to say 37.
43, Jason Payne on the tackle.
43 was going to be. Was that 43? Is going to be Jason Knight.
A 6-foot sophomore.
Wow.
200-pound sophomore tight end for Hancock.
And he's had a couple of receptions in this game.
He has.
Definitely got to watch him. He kind of sneaks out every now and then. A little razzle-dazzle. Going to be sniffed out for Pascagoula. That'll be a loss on the play.
They tried to run a little inside wing reverse, and like you said, that was snuffed out.
That's going to bring up fourth and six.
Yes.
Campbell back deep for Pascagoula. We needed this. We definitely needed to stop Hancock, and that's what our defense has done. Now with the wind, and if you look at the flags in the end zone on the goalpost, a lot of wind here tonight.
Yeah, it's twirling about tonight here at
Campbell's going to have to concentrate on that. Ball comes in a little high. Get away from the ball. Get away from the ball. Let it just.
Takes a Hancock bounce.
Going to stop about the 16-yard line. So Pascagoula will take over. Got the field to go. We'll take a break. Be right back.
Mississippi, Alabama, Andy wins. Andy wins on two. Hut.
Touchdown! Yes!
Yeah. I may be a little bit slow on the gridiron these days, but I got you back in the courtroom. Go Panthers. All right.
Handoff up the middle. He might have picked up a yard on the carry.
Number 16,
DeFlanders was your ball carrier.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Bring up 2nd and 8 for Pascagoula. Handoff up the middle. He bounces it outside. He's got a little room. It's going to be a first down Pascagoula. Ball's going to be placed on about the 34-yard line.
And that's a Pascagoula first down, sponsored by Michael Fondren with Cintron Attorneys.
Tell you what, he hit another gear and was able to pick up about, well, a few yards on that carry.
Yeah, it seems like right now that we're able to get that edge. And if we get that edge, we're making some big things happen.
Receiver's going to be Campbell. Going to be brought down immediately. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe picked up a yard. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for Pascagoula. Fryfogle checks in. Campbell come down awkward. They'll check him on the sidelines.
Second and about 8, Harold.
Handoff again up the middle, and he bounces it back outside. He's still on his feet. Going to be another first down for Pascagoula. Should be a flag. I'm telling you, that's about the second time I've seen I thought I saw a face mask, but referees aren't seeing it that way, so didn't happen.
Yep, that's going to be another Pascagoula first down, sponsored by Michael Fondren with Cintron Attorneys.
You know, it's amazing what you think you see up here, and then you happen to watch the replay and you go, what was I looking at? Ball on the 48-yard line. Another handoff.
Oh, what a
spin move.
Did
you see that spin move? Going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Flanders is working hard tonight. Oh, he's coming out now, and we've got Jackson coming in to substitute.
Action Jackson.
Yeah, there's not any fall off between those two guys. Just two different styles. The Flanders is the bigger, more powerful back, but Jackson runs just as hard.
We'll take a
Busby for Transportation Commissioner. A good game plan requires the right play caller. Vote Busby, November 7th for Mississippi's Southern District Transportation Commissioner. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Quarter looking to the sidelines, going to hit Fryfogle. Going to go out about the 44-yard line.
That was a great pitch and catch by Quarter to Fryfogle. That was a long throw, Harold.
Oh, man.
That ball
kind of
stayed in the
scares me.
Yeah, that ball stayed in there a long time.
Hand off to Jackson, and he's going to be brought down. I think he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th and 3.
Number 10, Jackson on the carry.
Maybe 4th and 4. Decision time for this Pascagoula coaching staff. So Pascagoula, and look, the hard count, you got to know they're going to try that hard count. Maybe burn a timeout afterwards if it doesn't work. You got DeFlanders in the backfield with Quarter. Trying to get around that edge, and he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss on the play and a turnover on downs.
The turnover on downs. Hancock will take over at the 48-yard line.
opportunity. Our defense held them, and we weren't able to do anything with it. So 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in this half of football. Pascagoula trailing 14-6. Moran looking downfield.
Great coverage.
Good coverage by Tylen Wilson.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. Tell you what, Moran got a good arm on him.
Oh yeah, he's accurate. He looks good in the pocket. He stands tall.
My scouting report that was given to me, that you get him on the run, he's a little less accurate, but he's done good on the run tonight too. So.
Yeah, they can move the pocket a little bit with him, but he's definitely a traditional pocket passer.
Handoff, number 5, and
he got a tackle.
Man. Going to be brought down. He's going to pick up that first down.
Number 3, Wilson on the tackle.
Wilson on the stop. Your ball carrier was number 5. That's going to be Zachary. We're going to call him Zachary. And that will be a first down for Pascagoula. I'm sorry, for Hancock.
We've got a hole right here. We can't let them get him any points on the board before halftime.
Ball sails well over the intended receiver. That's going to be number 1, Schaefer.
Yeah, it looks like it was a little bit of confusion between Schaefer and Moran.
I'm going to tell you what, this Hancock team, if you watched them last year and you watched them this year, they are completely different. Coaches definitely got them going in the right direction.
Yeah, they're definitely trending upward,
and they're not making mistakes. That's the real impressive. You know, you're not putting yourself in a bad position.
Yeah, they're playing pretty a good disciplined game right now tonight.
Handoff again up the middle. Going to be brought down by number 92 for Pascagoula. It's going to be Farron Taylor on the stop.
Taylor on the tackle brings up 3rd and 8 for the Hawks.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. 3 minutes, 39 seconds left in this half.
It's been a fast half, Harold.
Yep, and they're not in a hurry. You know, going to march it down. They want to be right there, try to put the ball in the end zone right before half. I think it's going to be a reception, and it will be. That'll move the chains again for Hancock.
Number 14, Webb on the tackle.
Webb was in decent position.
Yeah, it was a great throw. Throw was right there on target to where only his receiver could get it. But, you know, Harold, we knew coming in tonight what our DBs are going to be facing, our defensive backs are going to face this evening.
Okay, that's going to be against Hancock, so that'll back them up 5, and that's going to bring up 1st and 15 for the Hawks.
Brings up 1st and 15.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. You know, we had talked about it before the game, the difference in size, or height, we should say.
Right. You got big receivers, and you got a quarterback that's fairly accurate. They can get the ball to those big receivers. But we've got some gritty DBs. Wilson's playing a heck of a game so far.
Webb's played good.
And Webb has played good. He has.
And, hey, Fournette has played good.
And
Them
Fournette.
Defensive backs have played pretty good tonight.
Yep.
Tell you what, the Hancock's going to take their final timeout. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left in this half. We'll take the quick timeout, be right back.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Lot Law. Visit mattlotlaw.com.
You having a good time?
And we're back. Tell you what, tonight has just been a beautiful night for football.
It has been.
You know, the wind's blowing a little bit, but hey, real quick shout out to Jennifer and Jimmy Calmer at home watching. They tune in each and every week.
Good evening to the Calmers. Thank you so much. He's the former quarterback club president.
Absolutely. Just Moran throws the ball away.
Very smart play.
And everybody was covered. Yeah, everybody was covered.
So he said, live to fight another day. Didn't try to make something happen to make a mistake.
It seemed like everybody was caught up in the box, and when he started to go to that outside, you could see the defense, you could see their numbers turning, running to the ball, able to stretch it to the sidelines. No other play than to throw it out of bounds.
Right. Live to fight another day or another down.
Moran looking to the sidelines. He's going to be a reception. Number 11.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Aker on the reception. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for Hancock. Aker coming to the bottom of your screen.
That's a good matchup with him
and
Wilson.
You got Schaefer and Aker at the bottom of your screen. So,
yeah, and Aker's 6'5".
Might be going to take a shot. No, they're going to hand the ball off. He's going to try to get around that end. Nice block by number 5.
I think it's going to be a hold.
There is going to be a hold.
It looks like it's going to be a hold on Zach Goodlug.
Tackle by host.
Zachary. I can't.
Holding.
So that'll back him up. Place the ball on the 39-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 20. Yeah, Jimmy I think he served as the Pascagoula Quarterback Club president for 2 years.
Yes.
Maybe 3, but I think it was 2.
And I think and if I remember correctly, he's responsible for getting the new tunnel that we have.
Oh, yeah, he worked hard for Pascagoula. Moran dropping back, looking. He's under pressure.
Interception.
Going to be interception.
Go!
He's got an opportunity.
Go!
Going to be brought down about the 12-yard line, and it looked like he was brought down by his face mask, but I'm not going to say it was a face mask. So,
man, Harold, he should have cut that thing back towards the middle of the field.
Was that Jalen Parnell?
That is Mr. Parnell.
On the interception.
Showing up tonight in a big way.
Huge play. Needed that. 1:23 seconds left in this half of football. Again, Pascagoula trailing 14-6, but it's got the ball on about the 11-yard line with all 3 timeouts left. Let's use them wisely, coaches.
Plenty of time to get in that end zone.
You've got Action Jackson in the backfield with Quarter.
Reverse. Touchdown,
Pascagoula. Touchdown, Pascagoula. Reverse to Campbell. Campbell takes it in the end zone. What a play. Needed it right then.
Great call. Nobody on that side of the field.
Pascagoula probably going for, well, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, they got to go for the 2. Got to go for the 2.
That would be great to go into halftime tied up 14-14.
Especially with all the mishaps we've had in the first quarter.
Ball on the ground. He's going to be hit hard. So the extra or the 2-point conversion is going to fall short.
Harold, that was a helmet to helmet.
That was helmet to helmet. I'm surprised didn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they missed that call.
Going to be 1:14 seconds left in this half. Pascagoula still trailing, but it's 14-12. We'll take a quick break. Be right back.
Busby for Transportation Commissioner. A good game plan requires the right play caller. Vote Busby, November 7th for Mississippi's Southern District Transportation Commissioner.
Fletcher Construction Company has established itself as one of the leading commercial and industrial contractors on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The superior quality of their construction has met and exceeded customers' expectations for decades. Having successfully completed projects ranging in size from thousands to millions of dollars, Fletcher has the experience to complete any size project on schedule and within budget. Fletcher Construction Company, 3311 Shortcut Road in Pascagoula, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WG.
And we're back. Tank Bishop kicking off for Pascagoula. Going to be another fair catch, about the 32-yard line. So Hancock.
Fair catch by number 27 for the Hawks. Hawks take over.
Pascagoula's got, a minute 11 seconds left. So
let's play defense. Don't let anything get behind us.
That's exactly right.
Because you know they're going to throw it.
Zachary in the backfield with Moran. Quick slant. Going to be knocked down. Who was that knocked it down? Is that going to be number 97 for Pascagoula?
Pass incomplete by the Hawks, brings up 2nd and 10.
If so, that was Sebastian Bonds, an 11th grader for Gula. I think it was him anyway. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Blitz.
Almost had him in the backfield. He'll pick up about 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, we've got to make those tackles like that.
Clock still ticking. Who calls time? It's going to be 3rd down. Pascagoula calls timeout. Mr. Cameraman, we going to keep it here or we going to take a break? We're going to.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by New Wave Internal Medicine. The Pascagoula Panther live stream is proudly brought to you by Bozo's Grocery, Bozo's 2, and Bozo's 2.5. Come on down to Bozo's today.
We went to a break, and we're back. Apologize about that. I hear you calling the sponsors. Cameraman went to a break, didn't he?
That's all right. We'll get them later. We appreciate all our sponsors and what they do for our young men in our community.
So Hancock looking at about a 3rd and 7, maybe 3rd and 6. Schaefer was in motion.
Got it from behind.
What a play. Number 6 for Pascagoula. Howard putting a lot of backside pressure on Moran.
Brings up 4th and 6.
And it stopped the clock, Harold. It stopped the clock.
That's good.
Stop the clock with that incomplete pass. We're going to get the ball back. Let's see if we can do something with it.
Okay, Jalen Webb.
Probably have about 44 seconds, Harold, on the clock.
Tell you what, Webb has got some speed. If he can get a little opening, a little crease.
Oh.
Going to fair catch it. About the 27-yard line, so Pascagoula got the field to go.
They've
got 50 seconds. Did you see something I didn't?
Yeah, so we almost got a rough in the kicker on that one. Thank goodness the ref didn't call it.
Okay. Make positive plays. No turnover here.
No, we can't afford to get a turnover this deep in our own territory.
Campbell with the reception. Going to be brought down maybe a yard on the play. Tell you what, it looked like he went to plant his foot to reverse and his feet slipped out from under him. I hate that dead gum play.
That's a dangerous pass.
That is a dangerous pass.
Timeout, Panthers.
Going to be timeout Pascagoula. 19 seconds left in this half.
Well, we've got a minute here. We're going to go ahead and just recognize our sponsors real quickly.
You do that while I calm down.
Calm down here. We've got it. New Wave Internal Medicine, Fletcher Construction, Lot Law, Bozos, Bozos 2, Bozos 2.5, Foster Heating and Air, Kirk Harbin Construction, Aruka House Thrift Store, Michael Fondren with Citron Attorneys, Injury Attorneys, Pascagoula Athletic Foundation, New York Pizza, and of course, Charles Busby for Transportation Commissioner. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your sponsorships. And if you are looking to sponsor and be a part of what's going on here with our football program, please get in contact with us because we are still taking sponsorships. Oh. That was a...
Going to be Webb. No, that's going to be number 13 for Pascagoula. Darius Carter with the reception. He gets out of bounds. 13 seconds left. Tell you what, that ball come in. He had to really adjust to receive that snap.
Okay, it's 4th and 5. So, got to be careful here.
Pascagoula calls a timeout. We're going to keep it here. Carlos, go back to that pass. There's just so much can go wrong there, and I've never been a fan of that pass.
When you're throwing a pass that far across the field, anything can happen. You can have a defensive back jump the route. It can get tipped by a defensive end, and the DB can intercept and take it to the house.
Especially that with like about the 30-yard line, the 25, 30-yard line.
That's a dangerous pass. Dangerous pass that deep in your own territory, for sure.
You got Amari Jackson. Let's see what they're getting ready to do here.
Number 43, Tank Bishop, set the punt.
Okay, Tank Bishop set the punt.
My guy
I'll
Tank
tell you
Bishop.
what, I wouldn't doubt seeing maybe a fake here.
I don't know, Harold. Not with 13. I don't know if I do it right now.
I'll tell you what, if you get around that end. Let it. They're going to stop it with looks like it's going to be 1.7 seconds left. So Hancock will have one play from scrimmage.
I believe they may throw it towards the end zone.
Yep, I think they're going to.
They got those big receivers, those star receivers.
We got to definitely get some pressure on the quarterback. Can't let him sit in that pocket. They've definitely got the height advantage. So any jump ball or whatever in the end zone, they're gonna have that advantage.
Well, it looks like they're getting in the victory formation. They're just gonna say, hey, let's go in up by 2 and come back in the second half.
And Pascagoula will receive the kickoff in the second half to start that second half. And that brings this first half to an end. Pascagoula trailing Hancock 14-12 in this 2023 homecoming game. So we're going to take a break, watch our band, be back with that second half kickoff right after this.
New York Pizza on Market Street in Pascagoula is a proud sponsor of the Panther live stream. They offer some delicious New York-style pizza, salad, wings, pasta dishes, and much, much more. Stop by or order online. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 9 p.m. New York Pizza is authentic, tasty pizza right here in Pascagoula.
Come see us at Aruka House Thrift Store, where all of our proceeds go back into our ministry to support our men, women, and children. We accept donations Monday through Saturday from 9 until 6. We thank you and God bless.
Mississippi, Alabama, Andy wins, on two, hut. Yeah. I may be a little bit slow on the gridiron these days, but I got you back in the courtroom. Go Panthers. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pascagoula High School is proud to present the 2023 Pascagoula High School Marching Band. Tonight, the band will be performing their 2023 production, In Sound and In Silence. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Alejandro Rodriguez, Olivia Boulware, and Mariano Echeverria. Band captain is Carly Grace Miller. Band captain, co-captain is Madison Walburn. Brass captain is Reagan Hoffines. Woodwind captain is Indira Nadal. Percussion captains are Alaya Carter and Naomi Smith. Color guard captains are Yadiel Vasquez, Jocelyn Sosa Soriano, and Helena Martinez. Featured soloists for tonight's performance are Jocelyn Sosa Soriano, Madison Walburn, and Sky Fenn. Section of the week is the mellophones, and member of the week is Natalie Gonzaga Rivera. Drum majors, is your band ready to take the field? Pascagoula High School, you may now take the field for festival performance. Let's hear it one more time for your Pascagoula High School marching band. Panther fans, we would like to welcome the class of 2003 for their 20th year reunion. Welcome back, Panthers.
It won't be bad, huh?
Okay, we did miss the kickoff. We had a little technical difficulties. Freifocal fair caught the kickoff on the 33-yard line. So it'd be 1st and 10 for Pascagoula. Quarter with the handoff up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed. Action Jackson going to be brought down. He might have picked up maybe a yard or so. Looks like he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. So going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Gula. Tell you, I'd like to see us march the ball down the field, keep these chains moving, put it in the end zone, take the lead for the first time tonight.
Well, we need to take that momentum that we had at the end of the first half and continue that momentum into this third quarter.
Again, no, he didn't hand off. He going to be, who is that going to be? Number 13 for Pascagoula. Darius Carter with a reception. Pick up about 5 yards, maybe 6 on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. That was more than 5 or 6 yards. Going to get that edge. Going to move the chains for Pascagoula.
And that's going to be a Pascagoula Panther first down.
That's a Raising Cane's first down.
Sponsored by Michael Fondren with Centron Attorneys.
Still on his feet. Just that dive up the middle.
Number 10 Jackson on the carry again for the Panthers.
Can pick up about 4 yards on the carry. Another dive up the middle. Going to get that edge. Going to move the chains again for Pascagoula.
Would you know what that is, Harold?
Tell us what it is.
Pascagoula first down. Sponsored by Michael Fondren with Centron Attorneys.
Ball going to be on the 39-yard line. See what kind of adjustments Pascagoula and the Hawks made during halftime. Looking downfield, he's got a wide open. Going to be touchdown, Pascagoula! What a catch! I don't even think the DB knew it was coming. What a catch! So Pascagoula with that long pass, Darius Carter on the reception.
What a heck of a catch by Mr. Carter. What concentration it took to reel that ball in. Heck of a throw by Silas Carter on that play right there. Everything worked to perfection on that play.
So Pascagoula going for the 2-point conversion. Going to try to get it in. It's going to be good. Nice job by that offensive line and Cameron DeFlanders. So Pascagoula leads 20-14. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
So you have to.
Mississippi, Alabama, Andy wins. Andy wins. On two. Hut.
Touchdown! Yes!
Yeah. I may be a little bit slow on the gridiron these days, but I got you back in the courtroom. Go Panthers. All right.
Took the first lead of the night, 20-14. Tank Bishop. Gonna almost brought him down, not quite. He'll pick up some yardage there, be brought out of bounds about the 44-yard line. Or are they going to say the 42? Man, if we could have tackled him where we first made contact with him. Okay, let's see how this Hawk offense responds to Pascagoula's quick touchdown. Not sure what the holdup is. Trying to get around that edge. He cuts it back toward the middle. He'll pick up a few yards on the carry. It's going to bring up second and looks to be 5.
Number 21, Lett on the tackle, brings up 2nd and 5 for the Hawks.
Hawks up to the line quickly, Harold.
Quick reception. Schaefer was your receiver. He'll pick up the first down for Hancock.
Number 3, Tylen Wilson on the tackle.
Tylen Wilson on the stop for Gula. Tell you what, they've got number 1 Schaefer and number 11 Aker top of your screen. Both of them guys dangerous and has given Pascagoula fits. Morin rolling out to that side of the field, hits number 20. It's going to be number 27 for Hancock. He's still on his feet. He'll move the chains again for Hancock, number 27.
I tell you what, Harold, missed tackles
Hopgood
have been hurting us all night long in the special teams game and on defense.
Hopgood was your receiver. You know, Hancock wasted no time to get back where they were. Going to be brought down this time. Looks to be no gain. Should bring up, flag comes out.
Sebastian Ford on the tackle. Flag on the play.
Number 41 for Pascagoula checks in, Caleb Ely. And that is come on. That type of stuff right there, you just – going to put the ball on about the maybe 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Pascagoula 11.
Wow.
That stuff you got to refrain from.
You have to. Got to be disciplined.
It looks like it's going to be an official timeout. Moran getting some instructions from his coaching staff. Okay, we're going to get underway here. Going to be dive up the middle.
Great play by that
try to maybe bring him down. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Great play by that front four for Pascagoula.
Tackle by number 41.
Looks like about a loss of 2, Harold.
41, that's Ely just checking into the game, gets in on that tackle. You said a loss of 2. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 12 for Hancock. Rolling to his left. Going to be hit. Going to be intercepted. Pascagoula with an opportunity.
Go!
Number 35 for Pascagoula. Going to be Jalen Parnell. Touchdown, Pascagoula. We got a flag on the play. Jalen Parnell jumps the pass.
We might have a
route.
Might have a I don't know. Illegal block possibly?
I didn't see it. I was watching the ball carrier.
If this stands, this will be Mr. Parnell's second interception of the night.
Looks like it's coming back, but was the penalty before or after the interception?
It looks like
our offense is on the side.
it looks like it was after
on the field.
So we're going to maintain possession. We're going to take the 6 points off the board, though, and I hate that for Mr. Parnell. That's a long way to run for nothing.
Yeah. I'm curious to know what the going to be.
Look, I push it, blocking the back. Yep, blocking the back. That's what I thought, Harold.
So Pascagoula able to keep Hancock from marching the ball into the end zone, but now we have the field to go. And look, those are kind of mistakes right there that hurt us.
That hurts us.
But nevertheless, it was an interception. Pascagoula's ball. 7 minutes, 21 seconds left. In this third quarter, Pascagoula leading 20-14. Carter keeps it. He's still on it. Come on! And that'll be 15 yards there. Helmet to helmet. Helmet to helmet. Now you pull them off. Let's go. More dead gum. You got to protect your quarterback.
You protect your quarterback.
You protect your quarterback.
I don't have a problem with that, Harold. He came in feet first, and the guy went right for the head. He was down on the slide. There was no call for that from the Hancock player.
That should be, again, first down Pascagoula, but we'll see. I think that fired Pascagoula up, so we'll see how they react. That's the second time, if you remember, we had that in the first quarter too, helmet-to-helmet contact with our quarterback.
Right.
So that's the second time.
And I don't have a problem with that offensive lineman protecting his quarterback.
And look, I'm going to say this. You know, you're out there playing defense, you get caught up in the moment. You know, these young men, you know, whether you're Hancock or Pascagoula, things like that happen, but that's got to draw the flag. It has to draw the flag.
When you see the quarterback give himself up and go feet first and you're going for the head.
So that'll be first down Pascagoula. And now they'll march off Pascagoula's 15.
Offsetting penalties.
So it'll bring it back to about the 37-yard line.
Excuse me, sir.
Campbell trying to get around the end. He's got some room.
He got some space.
Going to be brought down about the 44-yard line. That'll be another first down, Gula.
Sponsored by Michael Fondren with Centron Attorneys.
Handoff. No, he doesn't hand off. He hits in and out of the hands of Carter.
Great pass by Silas Carter. That pass was there. You've got to catch that.
Yep, Quarter with the pass. It hits Darius Carter in the hands, not able to bring it down. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Gula. Quarter with the handoff. Tell you, DeFlander's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage, or actually behind the line of scrimmage. So that'll back them up. That'll be 3rd and 10 for Gula. Definitely need a big play here.
We do.
Need to keep this momentum. Need to keep the chains moving.
You got to snap that ball.
He jumped, but no flag.
Yep.
Quarter dropping back. Got Campbell. Nice pass. Campbell with the reception.
We got a flag.
It looks like in the vicinity of, much as I hate to say it, maybe holding.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be on the center.
The penalty goes against the Panthers.
So that'll back Pascagoula up. It's going to bring up 3rd and 20. Corbin Fryfogle checks into the game and got an opportunity to talk to his little brother during halftime, Abram Fryfogle. And he assured me he will be playing on his field when he gets older.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
So
Mark it down.
So we're going to believe it.
Quarter dropping back. Ball batted down by number 43 for Hancock. That's going to be Jackson Knight, and he's been in our quarterback space all night.
All night long. And I think on the other side of the ball, he plays tight end.
Yeah.
So he's caught a couple of passes across the middle tonight
Again,
as well.
In our face all night
all
long.
All night long. On one side of the ball or the other.
Punting, Tank Bishop for Pascagoula. Number 7, Larry Trey Jackson Robinson, back deep. Decent punt for Gula. Going to be fair caught. About the 23-yard line, maybe 24-yard line.
Take over at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Hawks.
Number 53, Tay Johnson,
I was just
hustling down the
that
field.
Was a great hustle by Tay Johnson there.
And, hey, I like that little bit of contact at the end.
That's
there.
That's right. Give him something to remember you by. That's what I always say. He's been a dedicated player for 4 years here at Pascagoula.
Oh, yeah.
And we
and
both
dedicated family.
I was going to say we both know the family very well, and they are Pascagoula supporters through and through.
Zachary on the carry will pick up about 5 to 6 yards. Tell you, that Hawk offensive line was out front blocking and did a great job moving those Pascagoula defenders. Handoff again. Zachary on the carry.
I tell you what, that young man has some real good vision.
Yeah, and he's got some quick moves.
Yeah, he the way he does call it a jump hop.
And I think that's going to move the chains, Carlos, for Hancock. No, they're going to say 3rd and 1.
Yeah, reminds me a little bit of Alvin Kamara with the way he jumps in and out, the way he darts in and out.
You know, they're running the ball. These DBs don't need to fall asleep because Moran will pull back, throw the ball. That'll be 1st down, Hancock. Ball on about the 39-yard, maybe 38-yard line.
97, Sebastian Ford on the tackle. Brings up 1st and 10.
Ford on the tackle for Gula. Again, we're getting a dose of run by Zachary.
They've seen something. That's about 3 times in a row they've ran Zachary.
Again, you can't fall asleep. These DBs can't fall asleep. Moran will pull up.
Because the pass is coming. Believe it. It's coming.
Big number 62 for Gula checking in. That's going to be Trayvon Averhart. Isaiah Marshall and Ford coming off for a breather. Straight ahead with Moran. That's going to be another first down for the Hawks. So that'll move the chains. And, look, they're proving that they can run the ball too. So Farron Taylor checks back in on that defensive line for Gula. Ball on the 49-yard line. Got to do that sweep.
Jet sweep.
Got a flag on the play. We'll see what they call.
Number 21 led on the tackle. Flag on the play.
Going to be holding against Hancock, so that'll move them back. The hold was about on the 46-yard line. So big break for Pascagoula there. It's going to be 1st and 20 with the ball on the 29. Oh, I'm sorry, the 39. Look for Hancock to air it out. Streaking down the field, he lets it go. Going to go out of bounds, sail out of bounds. He was under a lot of pressure. 41, Ely. And that's going to be, I'm waiting on him to tell you, going to be number 62 for Pascagoula also. That's going to be Trayvon Averhart. Putting a lot of pressure on that QB.
Yes, he was, Errol.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 20. Speed sweep again. He tries to cut back across the grain. Your ball carrier was number 27 for Hancock. That's going to be Jeffrey Hopgood. Loper on the stop for Gula.
Brings up 3rd and 18 for the Hawks.
3rd and 18 for Hancock.
Okay, the matchup to watch is going to be Tylen Wilson and number 11, Aker. Or they might sneak out that tight end again. So you definitely got to check him at the line of scrimmage. Going to be at the 46-yard line.
Yep, completed pass to Schaefer.
So that'll bring up 4th and 12 yards. So, of course, Hancock will be punting back deep for Pascagoula. Going to be Jaden Webb. I'd like to see him field it clean and get a good run back. That'd be something good. Ball comes in high, almost blocked.
He got a piece of it.
He did get a piece of it. Get away from it. Going to be brought down about maybe they're going to give him the 36.
Panthers will take over on the 35-yard line.
They're going to say 35-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Gula. Minute 20. Oh, man, this quarter has flown by. Minute 21 seconds left in this quarter. Pascagoula leading 20-14. This drive is huge. We put in the end zone here, and that takes a little pressure off. Not a lot, but just a little. Handoff up the middle. DeFlanders on the carry for Pascagoula is going to pick up maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Panthers.
Nice reception by, is that going to be Cam? No, that's going to be Barnes on the carry. After that nice reception, going to bring the ball to about the 20-yard line. That'll move the chains for Gula.
Brian Barnes on that reception, and that's going to be another Pascagoula first down. Sponsored by Michael Fondren with Centron Attorneys. Harold,
Nice
that was a
throw.
great throw and great catch by Barnes. Great throw by Quarter, and that might be the play of the game right there.
It could be.
That might be the play of the game right there.
Handoff up the middle. He bounces it outside, but he's going to be dragged down by his jersey.
Yep, that was a great tackle.
DeFlanders on the carry.
That'll pick up about, well, they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Great tackle by Julian Semi for Hancock.
Number 19 for Pascagoula checking in. That's going to be Ladarius Pickett.
Had he not stopped him on that play, I think he might have got to the end zone. It was some green grass over there.
It was some green grass. Tell you what, that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. Pascagoula leading 20-14. Panther fans, get your four fingers in the air. We'll be back with that fourth quarter right after this.
New York Pizza on Market Street in Pascagoula is a proud sponsor of the Panther live stream. They offer some delicious New York-style pizza, salad, wings, pasta dishes, and much, much more. Stop by or order online. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 9 p.m. New York Pizza is authentic, tasty pizza right here in Pascagoula.
Come see us at Aruka House Thrift Store, where all of our proceeds go back into our ministry to support our men, women, and children. We accept donations Monday through Saturday from 9 until 6. We thank you and God bless.
And we're back. A time to give a quick shout out to that Pascagoula Elks Lodge 1120, always doing positive things in the community. A lot going on there. Thank you, big thank you to you guys.
Thank you all for what you do for the community, Elks Lodge. While we got a break here, just want to give a shout out. Tomorrow morning I'll be getting on the road, Harold, about 6 o'clock in the morning, going to God's country to watch Mississippi Valley State.
Oh, you in God's country? I don't know. I don't know why you going north. You going north? You're not going to be in God's country.
To watch us play those Jackson State Tigers tomorrow.
Okay, quarter with the handoff. No, he keeps it. Tell you what, it's going to be brought down about to 20.
I thought he had a little window there, Harold, but it closed quickly.
Knocked his helmet off.
Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Panthers.
Wow. Knocked his helmet off.
Number 7, Loper.
Jared Loper checks in at that quarterback position for Pascagoula.
Got to take a play off.
Yeah, his helmet comes off. He's got to take a play off. Or if they call timeout, he could go back in. But we're not going to waste a timeout here. Big third down play, though, so it's 3rd and about 7. Jared just takes it up the middle. He'll bring the ball to about the 14-yard line.
He had a window. He had an opening, but it closed real quickly.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. You got to credit those linebackers.
Yeah, he had an opening, but it closed very quickly.
So that's going to bring up 4th and about 5. So you're looking at Tank Bishop, and he will be kicking into the wind. So
well, you know how I feel about Mr. Bishop. I have a lot of confidence.
You got faith in him. I got faith in him. Here we go.
Yes. He can do it all. I'm glad they brought somebody in on that edge. I was concerned.
Oh, yeah.
Can't be a delayed game, is it?
No, that's going to be illegal procedure. I think he jumped. So that's going to back Pascagoula up 5.
I tell you, Harold, one thing that's been consistent about tonight is that we have been shooting ourselves in the foot from the first quarter through the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Going to be against Pascagoula again.
Or was it a timeout call?
Or was it?
I think it might have been a timeout call, Harold.
Maybe.
And I think Mr. Bishop made that. I think Pascagoula called timeout.
Tell you what, we'll
he's bringing the offense back out.
Bring the offense back. Let's see what we can do. You got Fryfocal, and you got DeFlanders on the far side. Got Darius Carter at the bottom of your screen.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by New Wave Internal Medicine. The Pascagoula Panther live stream is proudly brought to you by Bozo's Grocery, Bozo's 2, and Bozo's 2.5. Come on down to Bozo's today.
Surprised the camera guy squeezed a commercial break in on us. So Pascagoula going to go for it, brings the offense back on the field. It's 4th and 10. Quarter in the backfield by himself. He looks downfield, lets it rip. Darius Carter going to be incomplete. So Hancock will take over on downs. Ball will be on the 20-yard line. 9 minutes, 56 seconds left in this quarter, or this fourth quarter. Pascagoula leading 2014. That's gonna be a hard lead to keep. 2014.
Oh yeah, this game is far from over. 20 points is not gonna get it done, I don't think, Harold.
So this defense is gonna have to step up one more time, at least one more time. Hancock rushes to the line of scrimmage, trying to not give Pascagoula time to adjust to the defense. Moran rolling to his left. He hits that tight end again. Going to be brought down about the 26-yard line. So that'll be a pickup of about 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Hawks.
Going to bring up 2nd and 4. Handoff again to Zachary around that end. He'll be brought down behind the – I thought he was going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It looks like he picked up a couple.
Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Hawks.
Ball's going to be on the 29-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
Inside handoff to Zachary.
He's going to pick up the first down and more.
I tell you what, I'm very impressed with his running ability. He's a very patient.
He sees the field.
Yeah, he
does.
has great vision. He's very patient. He knows how to get that jump hop move like Alvin Kamara. But he also reminds me a little bit of Damian Tomlinson.
Oh, okay. Okay.
With his vision and way he's very, very, very patient.
He raises up, lets it rip. Good defensive play by Tylen Wilson.
Yeah, Moran was trying to do that back shoulder pass, but he threw it too short.
Going to fall, like you said, incomplete. So Pascagoula looking at a 2nd and 10 for Hancock. This defense Need a stand here. Need a stand. This time he runs into his player. He's trying to get around that end. A lot of pursuit. A lot of Panthers on that tackle for Gula. Ball comes out, but they're going to say he was down.
Yeah, Parnell Wilson. There was a host of Panthers.
A host of Panthers. Henderson also. Wyatt Henderson on the tackle, too.
Yeah, Henderson was the first one to arrive, and then he got his boys involved. That's what I like to see.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Hancock. So, big third down play for this Pascagoula defense. Okay, if you Hancock, you're looking at number 11, you're looking at number 1, or you're looking at number 42.
All three.
All three. But I'm looking at a pass is what I'm thinking. He's rolling to his left, looking downfield. He sees Aker. Gonna be almost jumped, incomplete. Great play. Webb, what a play.
Nice play by Webb on that.
So that'll bring up 4th and 10.
Seems like they're kicking it away. First they were hesitating and looked like they were going to try to keep the offense out there, but it looks like they're going to punt it away, Harold.
So Webb will receive the punt for Pascagoula.
Now, you know, Harold, we've been running the ball well tonight, and I think that's what we need to continue to do to take some time off of this clock.
Well, yeah, exactly. And, you know, you come up every now and then and throw that ball. But, yeah, you want to burn the time off the clock. You definitely don't want to give it back.
Yep, because
flags come out.
Flag on the play.
Because we know Hancock can strike quickly and move the ball down the field.
Hancock jumps, so that'll back them up 5.
Brings up 4th and 15.
So that'll bring up 4th and 15. Ball will be on the 34-yard line. Looks like they're going to be down on about the 35. So it will be the 35. Pascagoula will take over.
1st and 10, Panthers.
All right, we need to burn some time, as you said.
And no mistakes. We can't land
No mistakes.
Can't land on the turf.
What you can't do is let that momentum pendulum swing back to Hancock.
Exactly.
7 minutes, 34 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Pascagoula leading 20-14. Jackson in the backfield with Quarter. Handoff. Tell you, he's going to be hit. It was sniffed out early.
Yeah, that was a host of Hawks.
That'll be a 4-yard loss on the play.
Right in the mix was Aiden Taylor, number 22, the sack leader on the Mississippi Gulf Coast right now in high school football. We've kept Mr. Taylor under wraps this
Yeah,
evening.
we have. I've been impressed. Hand off again. No. Yep. Hand off again. Sniffed out. Going to be another loss of yardage on the play.
Number 10, Jackson on the carry. Brings up 3rd and 15 for the Panthers.
Ball's going to be placed on the 29. It's going to be 3rd and 15 for Gula. That get 5 of them back, so it should be 3rd and 10.
Harold, even though it's going to be encroachment offsides on Hancock, they've got to teach that center, whenever he sees movement from that defensive line, he automatically snaps that ball. That should be automatic.
Quarter looking downfield, hits Brian Barnes. Brian's going to be thrown backwards for a tackle, or the tackle is they're going to give him forward progress.
Quarter's pass to Barnes is complete.
Ball's going to be placed on about the 39 or 38-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 8. So we'll see the punting unit out for Gula. Need a good punt. We'll be kicking into the wind.
Flag on the play.
Another flag.
False start on the Panthers.
So that'll back Gula up 5, and we'll do it again. Every play counts right now.
Every play counts right now.
Every play counts.
You're exactly. Every yard counts. Every inch counts when you're in a dogfight.
At the 42-yard line, the ball will be downed.
Panthers will take over. Check that.
The
Hancock
Hawks
will take over on the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Hawks.
have decent field position, 5 minutes and 28 seconds to work with. Pascagoula leading 2014.
Plenty of time on the clock with 3 timeouts for the Hawks.
Pascagoula with 2. Speed sweep to the left.
Great
Gonna be
play.
sniffed out, but it'll be knocked down. Big number 6 for Gula. Jaden Howard on the tackle.
Great play by Mr. Howard. He
That'll be
read
a
that
loss of
perfectly.
yardage.
He had outside containment, Harold. He came up, he read that. He wrapped the ball carrier up, got him to the ground. Great play by Mr. Howard.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Hawks. You know, they've been successful tonight on its speed sweep, and glad to see us be able to bring him down behind the line of scrimmage. Got to put some pressure on the quarterback. Nice play by Gula. Tylen Wilson along with 35 Parnell on the tackle there.
But Fournette made first contact, but we've got to bring him down on that initial contact. We can't let them get those yards after the catch like that.
It's going to be up 3rd and 9 for Hancock. Zachary in that backfield. Looking downfield. Gonna be intercepted.
Go to the
And
house.
I tell you what, nobody's gonna touch it. Gonna be touchdown, Pascagoula.
That's
Pick
it.
6, baby.
Interception by number 23, Payne. Panther touchdown.
Jason Payne on the reception and the score.
That's how you stand up and make a play when the game is on the line.
When the game is on the line, exactly. You said it. You said it the best, Carlos. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left in this game. Pascagoula extending their lead.
At some point, you have to ask yourself, who wants to be great? Who wants to make a play?
Pascagoula going to attempt that 2-point conversion. Going to go up the middle. Is he going to get in there?
I think it's short.
Number 16, Flanders.
They're going to say no good. He fell right there on the, seemed like on the goal line. Pascagoula leading.
Busby for Transportation Commissioner. A good game plan requires the right play caller. Vote Busby November 7th for Mississippi's Southern District Transportation Commissioner.
Fletcher Construction Company has established itself as one of the leading commercial and industrial contractors on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The superior quality of their construction has met and exceeded customers' expectations for decades. Having successfully completed projects ranging in size from thousands to millions of dollars, Fletcher has the experience to complete any size project on schedule and within budget. Fletcher Construction Company, 3311 Shortcut Road in Pascagoula, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WGUD.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Pascagoula getting ready to kick off to Hancock.
Now, you know what, Harold? The defense has got to clear their mind and come back out here and be ready to do it again, because they're going to air the ball out again.
Exactly. Going to fair catch it about the 31-yard line. We'll keep it here. I'm going to tell you, I said this off of air, and I'll say it again. Moran has been successful throwing the ball on us tonight at times, but we've also had 3 interceptions.
Right. We knew coming into this game what their strength was, and that's their passing game. And so we knew that our defense was going to have to stand up and play pass, and they've done that tonight so far.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. You say that the passing game, yeah, you got to hand it to them with their passing game. But that running game, Zachary is no joke.
Yeah, he's a real deal. I've enjoyed watching him tonight. I like his running style. I love his patience when he gets the ball.
Zachary going to be the ball carrier. Going to be brought down by number 66, Marshall on the tackle, along with number 97 for Pascagoula. That's going to be big number Sebastian Bonds, 97. Marshall making first contact.
Sebastian Ford.
Sebastian Ford, what did I say?
Bond.
I don't know why I have Bonds on my roster. I've been meaning to change that. I need to do that. I've been saying each week I'm going to change it, and I hadn't done it. So you talk, I'll change it right now to make sure it changes.
All righty. Hancock up on the ball. Quarterback snaps. He's going deep. And he's got a man. Touchdown, Hancock. Caleb Schaefer from Mr. Moran.
Tell you what, we knew they were going to throw the ball.
Just said it. I just said it.
Knew they were going to throw the ball. And doing exactly what they need to do, and that is to strike quick, and that's what they've done. So
now that our offense, that Gula offense, is going to have to come out and control the line of scrimmage and run these 3 minutes off the clock.
Right.
But we can't play too safe.
You can't play safe. You got to let it hang out. You got to play solid football. Control the line of scrimmage, move them chains.
That was a beautiful play.
It was.
Beautiful
you have to take your hat off to him.
That's a beautiful throw and
that
catch.
Extra point is up, and it's good. So Hancock still trailing Pascagoula 21-26.
But by just a touchdown wins it.
A touchdown wins it. And we said earlier that 20 points wasn't going to be enough. And
26 may not be enough.
Look for what you think they might come back with that onside kick.
We
had some trouble with them last week.
I would. They saw that on the film.
We'll see what they do, but I think Pascagoula's expecting it. The hands crew is in there.
Number 14, Webb, set to receive for the Panthers.
There it is right there. Thank you, brother. Yeah, they got the hands team up front.
Number 34, Sam Powell, kicking off for Hancock.
They kick it deep. First time tonight they've kicked it deep, Harold.
Definitely an opportunity to return. They're going to have.
We've got a penalty back here.
Flag.
I think it's on to Flanders.
There is a flag on the play.
Holding.
Blocking the back on the Panthers.
Against Pascagoula. Blocking the back against Pascagoula.
Did not need that.
Not at all.
Wow.
Once again, Harold, that's been our theme all night tonight.
Okay, looking at the clock, Carlos, it's 2 minutes, 58 seconds left. Hancock's got 3 timeouts. They're going to place the ball on about the 13-yard line or around the 13. No, they're going to move it back to about the 10. That was costly there.
Well, that was costly, but we can't get too conservative.
No, you do not want to get conservative. You got to control, as I said earlier, you got to control that line of scrimmage.
Right.
In that last series, we did not do that. We have to do it here. Action Jackson with a little room.
There he is.
He's got some room.
There he is.
He's still on his feet.
There he goes.
Across the 50.
The 40.
He brought down about the 41-yard line. What a play.
Oh, what a run. What a run. Harold, I was about to do the countdown. 40, the 30, the 20. And that's going to be another Pascagoula first down. Sponsored by Michael Fondren.
A huge first down.
Run the ball.
Okay, set the chain so that clock can start back. Let's go. That clock's ticking. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left
Let it
in
click.
this game.
Let it click.
No mistakes.
Cannot put the ball on the turf.
Handoff again, trying to get around that edge. Cuts it back. He's going to be brought down about the 39-yard line.
Harold, you see Hancock, they're trying to strip the ball.
Right.
They're trying to get the ball back.
And, hey, if we were on defense, that's what we would be doing.
Right. That's what they're taught to do.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Lot Law. Visit mattlotlaw.com.
We're looking at 2 minutes, 6 seconds left. Pascagoula's looking at a 2nd and 9. We don't need to turn the ball over. We definitely need to burn up a bunch more time off this clock.
Yep, I think we got to continue to do what got us here, and that's been the run for the majority of the night. We just had a big run by Action Jackson, as you love to call him.
You've got Cameron DeFlanders in that backfield. Going to run the ball again, and he's going to be tripped up about the 34-yard line.
Number 16, DeFlanders on the carry.
Oh, they stopped. They called timeout. Hancock called timeout.
Yeah, they called another timeout. So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 5. No, that's 3rd and 4. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left in this contest. 26-21 Pascagoula. Let's hear from our sponsors one more time.
We'd like to thank our sponsors tonight: New Wave Internal Medicine, Fletcher Construction, Lot Law, Bozos, Bozos 2, Bozos 2.5, Foster Heating and Air, Kirk Harbin Construction, Aruka House Thrift Store, Michael Fondren with Centron Injury Attorneys, the Pascagoula Athletic Foundation, New York Pizza, and of course, Charles Busby for Transportation Commissioner. Thank you for all you do for our young men in our community.
Okay, you got DeFlanders in the backfield. Going to be a quick sweep, trying to get around that edge, and he's going to be – was that not a – wow. I thought that was a face mask too, but didn't call it.
I think he got him up around the shoulder pads, Harold.
Okay, hey, possibly so.
He got him up around the shoulder pads.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 7 for Gula. And timeout Hawks, that'll be their 3rd timeout. We're going to keep it here and take a break.
Busby for Transportation Commissioner. A good game plan requires the right play caller. Vote Busby, November 7th for Mississippi's Southern District Transportation Commissioner. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
I play field position. I'd put it on my defense.
Well, look what's going on.
Okay.
You called it.
I don't have a problem with that. I really don't.
So right now, they haven't got anybody back deep.
But he can't.
They're making the adjustment.
He can't kick it in the end zone, though, Bishop. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Great job.
Inside the 10.
Way to hustle. What is that? Was it he used his flag as a marker, or was that a flag?
I hope it uses a marker because there wasn't any Hawks around.
I think he meant to grab his marker and he grabbed the flag. At least that's what I hope he did. So, minute 48 seconds left. The Hawks have to work with.
All right.
Nobody behind you, guys. Nobody behind you. Going to be knocked out of bounds about the 15-yard line, maybe the 16.
So they still have a minute and 44 seconds left. So every part of the field is still open.
Right.
So they can still go to the middle of the field if they need to. The Pascagoula defense needs to recognize that.
The positive thing that we have is they have no timeouts on the board.
Right.
So,
but there's enough time on the clock to where they can use the playbook is wide open for them.
you got to be looking at number 11, Aker. That's been the potential matchup all night, Wilson and Aker. Going to be complete. Went out about the 26-yard line.
We got to dial up some pressure. We can't let him stand back there and throw the ball, Harold. We've got to dial up some pressure.
Well, now he had some pressure coming, just not able to get to him.
Yeah.
Gonna be holding. There you go. Man, I was like, I'm gonna tell you what, that was Wyatt Henderson was getting held off that edge, so that'll back him up.
Yeah.
There for a second, I didn't think he was gonna throw the flag.
I knew it was coming. That was too blatant. That was too blatant. It was to the play side where everybody could see it. Yeah, it was too blatant.
It's going to be 1st and 20. Ball on the 22, was it? That's going to be the 16-yard line, 17-yard line. Do not get beat deep.
Oh!
Nice play. He almost jumped it.
Yes.
23 for Pascagoula. Jason Payne almost jumped the pass.
Yeah.
But it's going to fall incomplete. Minute 29 seconds left. It's going to bring up 2nd and 20. Good conversation between Moran and the coaching staff at the edge of the field over there, so we'll see what they saw. They saw something. Rolling to his left, look back.
Tight end.
Tell you what.
No, that's number one.
That's number one, Schaefer. He went up. He come down with it. But it's still going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Hawks.
You know, they only have Schaefer listed at 6 foot, but he plays a lot
taller.
bigger than
I
that.
think he's taller than that.
Man.
This time he's looking at.
Flea flick.
No, it falls on the ground. They're going to say incomplete. Nobody had control of it.
Oh, my goodness. The hook and lateral, Harold. They went old school on him. The hook and lateral.
He's going to bring up 4th and 5 for
and it was open.
the announcer called 4th down. Is it 3rd or is it – this is 4th down, isn't it?
Yes, it should be 4th down. The old hook and lateral. Hadn't seen that in a long time.
It almost was –
and it was open.
Almost.
It was open. It was there.
They're going to put trips to the bottom of the screen, 3 receivers. I don't know what the conversation is, but
they still got 3rd down on the scoreboard and 3rd down on the field.
if they're going to give him the completion, then the clock should have been running.
Well, if they're going to give him the completion, I mean, he fumbled the ball.
What is that? That is, then the clock should have been running. If it's a completion, the clock should have been running. That's hogwash. Yeah, it should have been running a while ago. That is horrible. Why isn't the clock running? Moran looking downfield. Intercepted. That's what you do. Colin Wilson on the interception. Touchdown, Pascagoula. That's how you handle that.
What you do. Who wants to be great? Who wants to be great?
Wow. You gotta love Panther football.
Pick 6.
When you needed it the most.
That's 4 picks tonight.
4 picks.
4 picks. I would like to say that
2
defense,
pick sixes.
Those DBs stood up tonight.
They did, and they were tested tonight.
Yes, they were.
They were tested. It's up. And I was going to say no good. Well, Pascagoula leading 32-21. 46 seconds left in this game.
Mississippi, Alabama. Andy wins. Andy wins. On 2. On 2. Hut. Hut.
Touchdown! Yes! Yes!
Yeah. I may be a little bit slow on the gridiron these days, but I got you back in the courtroom. Go Panthers. All right.
You know, the importance of this game is we're fighting our way up, looking for better position when it comes to playoff time. So this game was huge. We needed this win.
Well, Harold, you know, you and like you said, we're some old goats out here, and I just think of one song right now. Don Meredith used to sing it. Turn off the lights, the party's over. All good things must come to an end.
Yeah, it might be a little soon.
Oh.
You don't never know. Be brought down about the 42-yard line. They're going to give him the other 42. 35 seconds left in this game. Pascagoula leading 32-21. Nice kick by Tank Bishop.
My guy from day one.
From day one.
From day one.
I've said it once. I'll say it again.
Go ahead,
You'll probably hear me say it 1,000 times.
Say it 1,000
Friday
times.
night, Pascagoula football, War Memorial Stadium. Where you want to be, baby?
No other place than War Memorial Stadium. Dutch Binion Field.
You said it best. Moran rolling to his right, or I'm sorry, his left. Shuttles the ball out of bounds. 29 seconds left in the game. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Harold, I'd like to say something before we go off the air. I hope our listeners appreciate us because between Harold and myself, tradition still matters.
It does. Tradition matters. And that's why I think we come back with the War Memorial Stadium. What field?
Dutch Binion Field.
It'll be just a quick toss to Zachary. Absolutely going nowhere.
By number 6, Howard brings up 3rd and long for the Hawks.
Can't stop the clock. 15 seconds left. 14, 13, down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gula wins, baby. Needed this one, Carlos. Needed this one. Pascagoula takes them 32-21 in a huge region game.
This really positions us where we need to be in the region.
Well, what you want to do is you want to be able to go into George County with an opportunity and a win. And if we get that win, we could be fighting for 2nd place. But for now, I've got Carlos on color, my camera guy, Hunter Bickham. I'm Harold Tillman. We'll see you next week in West Harrison.
Good night.